First, I want to give a thank you to the clients that write in and tell me what topics you'd like me to talk about because I run out of ideas. So this week, we're going to talk about evening munchies. And I know that's a big issue with a lot of people. It's kind of a big topic because there's so many reasons why we get the evening munchies. There's boredom, opportunity, visual triggers, old habits, hunger, thirst, stress. So it makes a difference what the cause of your evening munchies happens to be. So the first thing to do is reflect upon your journal. What's happening when I'm having these munchies? What am I feeling? What's going on? I learned for myself that I'm a boredom eater. How simple is that? Make a list of all the things you need to do, maybe things that take 15 minutes or less, because about 95 to 98% of the time, if you have like a food obsessive thought in your head, if you can distract yourself for about 15 minutes, grab a glass of water, it will be gone. So just make a bunch of index cards of different activities to do. Clean the sock drawer, empty the dishwasher, catch up on email, write a thank you note, go for a walk, whatever. You've probably got that one licked. Opportunity. This is another one. We moved to this house. I noticed I was bringing my computer upstairs to do work, and it's a big open format, really close to kitchen right here, pantry right there, food everywhere. I wasn't hungry and I'd find myself looking. So what did I do? I got rid of the opportunity. I moved my computer back to the office where it belongs. Visual triggers. For me, same thing. But it might be for you on the television. Maybe it's the commercials and you're seeing things. Or your family has food out. Get together with those around you, and if they support you, see if you can hide those visual triggers. If you can get rid of them, ideal. But if they've got to have their little school snacks or whatever, put them out of sight, out of reach, somewhere where it's a little harder to get at. If it's commercials on TV and you really have to watch TV, I do this thing where I always have a book when I'm watching television, and as soon as a commercial comes on, I pick up my book and I start reading. I get a lot of reading done. There's a lot of commercials. Anything to distract you from that visual cue. Hunger, obviously, we're eating every 3 hours. If you can slow down your eating so that your brain has time to get that chemical from your stomach that says, hey, I'm full, that's very helpful. Thirst, lots of times we're really not hungry. We think we are, but we're thirsty. Are you drinking your 100 ounces of water? That's very helpful. Stress. A lot of us eat for stress, but what does that do? It creates more stress afterward, right? So what are some more beneficial things that would help you with the root cause? Can you learn yoga, take a yoga class, get a video? Can you go for a walk, go for a run, meditate? Just take good, deep, cleansing breaths. Journal. All of those things are really helpful to decrease your stress, and they're getting at the root cause. Win-win. Finally, old habits. That's a big one for lots of it, right? We're used to just grazing in the evening. The best way to get rid of an old habit, since we don't ever really get rid of habits, is to create a new one. And I think if you can picture a rut, you're driving on an old dirt road or even the freeway. When there are those ruts in the freeway, your car always wants to just fall right in that rut, and it's kind of annoying. But you have to stay super focused to get out of the rut and stay out of the rut. And you can do that. You can just power through it. But the easier thing is just to change lanes, right? There's no ruts in the other lane. So completely change up your schedule. If you're used to grazing in the evening, doing whatever, maybe your evening should be different. Maybe instead of watching television, you can go for a walk with a friend, or take a bubble bath, or read a book, or go to a yoga class. Anything totally different. It's much easier to create a new habit than to try to keep avoiding that old habit when you're very close to the same conditions that generated that old habit. So I hope this helps. Again, lots of reasons for evening munchies, but if you can figure out what your reason is, that's the first step. And then you can go from there. Have a great week and have a blessed Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.